Hello everyone, welcome back to our ICT class, and this is video number 15. Hope you all are fine and safe. What all things we have studied in the last class? Did you remember? Yeah, we have studied about the wiki codes, which is a sibling of Wikipedia. We saw the website of the wiki codes. This wiki codes includes terms inspirational lines, quotes, poems like that. We saw some lines of Ullur, and we tried to add that lines in. We studied how to add lines in that website of the wiki codes. So for that also we have to create a membership. So after that we can add the details to the wiki codes. And also next we have studied about the cyber crimes and different types of the cyber crimes like cracking, phishing, like that. And also what we have finished already our chapter work was completed. So when we are summarizing the chapter mainly it is related to the social medias, internet, like that. There we have studied how to send an email, a famous service provider known as Gmail, how to create Gmail account and to send the email. And also what we have studied, we studied about how to this CAPTCHA. We studied about the CAPTCHA and also about the Wikipedia, and under that Wikipedia we have studied about School Wiki. We opened the website of School Wiki. We locate our school. We saw the details of our school. So these all are the main topics which we have discussed in that chapter. So today we will be discussing about the fourth chapter, and the chapter name is programming. What is this programming? Did you heard about the programming? In last year standard 8 you studied about the Scratch software. In the Scratch software there was various blocks was used to control the sprites. I hope you all remember that. So before moving to that, what is this programming? Did you know about that? Did you heard about the hardware and the software? The hardware are those devices which we can touch, feel, like that. So what are this software? Software are some of the instructions or some set of instructions that we are giving to the computer for processing the data and all that we can't touch or feel. There are some set of the instructions. So how we are giving this software? In what way we are giving the software to the computer? So for giving the software to the computer for processing the data and all, we are creating different programs. So we can set that term like this: program is a set of instructions given to a computer is called a program. Software such as GIMP, LibreOffice Writer, Calc, Impress, etc. which you are familiar are developed using these different programming languages. Different softwares I told we are giving for the processing of some data or for getting the output. We are giving the software to computer. These softwares are giving to the computer in the form of the programs by creating programs related to that. So these programs are the set of instructions which we give to the computer. The set of instructions, that means programs, helps in functioning of each software. So I hope it is clear to all of you what is this programs. I already told, set of instructions. But the computer, how the computer is accepting. Computer don't know about this English languages, the programming languages like that. Computer only knows about a language which is known as machine language or a binary language. This binary language consists of zeros and ones. Only two symbols are there, 0 and 1. This language only the computer knows. It is known as the binary language or machine language. So the computer will understand only the binary language, but we, the human or the users who are using the computer, don't know about the binary language. We only know we will be creating some programs and we will be giving that to the computer. So so how this computer is converting and giving it as the output? Computer knows only zeros and ones, binary language. We are giving the programming language which is in of English formats like that. How the computer is using that? The computer, what they will do? They will be, in the computer there will be translators for each programming language, and what all the input we are giving through these programs, they will translator will translate that programs to binary language, so that the computer can understand that language and it will give the output. So different programming languages are there, which include C, C++, Java, like that, Python also. In this chapter we will be studying about a well-known programming language, and it is known as Python. It is a very simple programming language. It has a simple syntax that can be easily understood. It uses very few symbols compared to programs such as Java, C, etc. Comparing to the C, C++, Java and all, this Python has only simple commands, simple syntax. We have to study some simple commands only for the Python language. So this Python is also one of the programming language, and through this Python programming we will be giving the instructions to the computer, and in that computer there will be a translator for the Python. So this translator will convert the programs into binary language, and the computer will process and it will give the output. So translator programs are used to convert the programming language to binary language, and to convert the instructions in binary language to the programming language. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. In the textbook, you can see, just a second. In the textbook you can see the picture of translator program, figure 4.1. So here print of welcome, this is the program in Python which we are giving as the input to the computer. So this program, it will this translator will convert the programs into binary languages which consist of 0, 1 and all. So the computer can understand that, and it will process data and it will be giving the output. So here we will be doing one of the activity in Python. The activity is how to print. The activity 4.1, how to print a statement. So this is one of the famous command in Python of print. Print means we have to see the statement in the desktop, in our computer. So for that we are using the symbol print. So from that word itself we can understand that it is used for printing this symbol, or printing this this word Amina. So how we can print in Python? So for that first of all I will be opening a terminal. First of all I will be showing that application accessories. Here you can see terminal. So here I am going to I already told for Python language there is we will be creating writing the programs in an editor, a text editor, and it is known as the gedit text editor. IDLE and the gedit text editors are the two editors in which we are typing the programs. So first I will show how to write the programs and to get the output in terminal. Okay, so here I am writing the command gedit. This is the text editor. So I need the text editor. So I am writing the gedit text editor and my program name. And I am giving the program like pgm3 3.py. py is the Python extension. So gedit program3.py. So this is the text editor. I need to get the text editor for writing the command printf. So when I click on enter, you will be getting a text editor here. So here I am going to type the program. What is that command? Printf. So here I am going to type that print. We must write the statement in string. That means we have to write it in, you can see here, print. So instead of Amina, I am going to write welcome to program. So this is the string. Okay, so after that I am going to save this, and so now we got the program. Next, what I have to do, I have to translate. Computer will not know this. Just a second. Computer will not know that text editor. Already we have given some program print welcome to the welcome to the program. We have given that in the text editor, but the computer don't know that English language. So computer needs a translator. And in Python we are using some translators like Python 2, Python 3, like that. So here I am going to type the translator Python 3. So Python 3, we need the result. We are converting the string to binary language. So by using the translator, I have convert. So now you can get the result here. So now the computer, after processing, after converting into binary language, computer process the data, and we got the output as welcome to program. So which I have given as text editor. In the text editor, what I have given as the input, I need to print that output as welcome to program. So I got the instruction like that. Okay, so in the text editor I have given the program 3.py, and this program I have to convert. I have to convert or translate by using the translator. So this is the translator for the Python 3, and after translating I got the output as welcome to program. I got the string printed on the screen. Okay, so this is what we have. We can write the language using the terminal. We can write the programming language in terminal, but Python itself is providing a platform for typing all the programs. Okay, so here you can see that a platform, and that platform name, we can name that platform as IDE. For all the programming languages, there will be a platform, and it is known as the IDE. Text editors can be used to write the Python programming codes. A program that is thus written and saved can be run using a terminal. So that now we understood how to write the program in terminal. But there are several integrated software that help you to write and run programs. They are called integrated development environment. These are some platforms for creating different programming languages. For Python we will be using the software IDLE and this Genie, this IDLE and Genie also, but here we will be using the platform IDLE for creating the programs. It is related to Python, so no need of typing it in the terminal. For each programming languages, for Java also there is a platform, for C, for C++, for all the programming languages there are platforms, and it is known as the IDE. This IDLE is the IDE for Python. IDLE is the platform for the Python. So let's see how we can open the IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Here it is the application. In application, programming, you can see here IDLE, Genie also, but IDLE we will be using regarding to the Python. So this is the Python shell. When we open the IDLE, you will be getting a Python shell. So here I am going to print this string welcome to the program. In the textbook it is written Amina, so yeah, just I will be returning Amina only. Okay, print Amina. After that, when I press enter, you will be directly getting the output Amina. So no need of translating, because this IDE, inside this IDE itself all the translators are available. So no need of, in the terminal we have specifically we have given one translator name. But if there is IDE, there is no need of writing specifying the translators. Automatically all translators are available in IDE. So for the IDLE is the platform for Python. So here when we open application programming IDE, application programming IDLE, like that, when we open, we got a Python shell. There we have write the command print of Amina, and when we click enter, you got the result. Okay, one more I will be showing you. Print welcome to programming. So you got the result like welcome to programming. So I hope it is clear to all of you. So these all things we will be discussing in this class. So what all things we have studied today? What all things we have studied? We done the activity 4.1, print the statement. So before that we understood about what is programs, what is this, which are the set of instructions that we are giving to the computer. Softwares like LibreOffice Calc, Writer, GIMP, they all are created by using some programs. So the computer, how the computer is understanding the programs which we are giving to them? By using the translators. So we studied about the translators, which convert the programs to the binary language consisting of zeros and one. And also here in this chapter we will be studying about the non-programming languages known as Python, and we studied how to open the IDE in Python. After writing the programming terminal, we studied about IDE, Integrated Development Environment, which is the platform for all the programming languages. For Python, the IDE is IDLE and Genie. So we studied how to open the IDLE, and we print a string name Amina and welcome to the programming. So instead, means without writing the translators, we got the result in the Python shell. So I hope it is clear to all of you. All must practice the activity. If you have any doubt, we will be discussing in the upcoming Google Meet. See you in the next class. Thank you. Bye.